Hi, with this movie we will show you how easy it is to schedule your DMXzone server actions using the Zapier service. In this video, you will learn how to export daily payments report in a CSV file and send it to your email every day. First, let's create a server action file. We call it Daily Report. Right-click Steps and add a database connection. Select your database connection from the drop-down, or set up a new one if you haven't done this yet. Then, right-click the database connection step and add a database query. Click the Query Options button. Select your database table and add it to the selected tables list. We select the Payments table. Then, select the table columns, which you like to export, and add them to the selected columns list. Open the Filters tab, in order to set up the query filters. Select the column you'd like to filter by. In our case, this is the payment date column. Add the selected column to the filters list. As this will be a daily report, we need to export only the payments made during the previous day. So we select the equals to operator. Click the Dynamic Data button for the filter value. Select Now. Then, click the Server Data Formatter button. Right-click Now. Open the Date and Time Formats menu and select Date Add. Set interval to days. Select number and enter -1. This will return yesterday's date. Click the Select button and click the Select button once again. Set type to date and click OK. We are done setting up the query. But if there are no payments made for the selected date, we don't want to export an empty CSV file. So we need to add a condition which checks this. Right-click the query step and add a condition. Click the Dynamic Data button for the condition and select the query. Click the Select button. This condition checks if there are any records returned by the query. So if this is true, we want to export them. Right-click Steps under Then and add Export CSV file. Select the path where the file should be exported. Then, enter the file name and click OK. Then, select the data to be exported. Select your query and click the Select button. We enabled the Overwrite option, so the exported file will overwrite the existing, old one. Now, right-click the Export step. Open the Mailer menu and add Setup Mailer. Set up your mail server properties. Then, right-click the Setup Mail step and add Send Mail. Enter the subject for the email. Then, click the Dynamic Data button for the attachment. We want to attach the exported CSV file here. So, just select the Export step and click the Select button. Set up the sender and recipient names and emails. Then, enter the content for the mail body. And we are done setting up our action file. It will export the report containing the payments from the previous day, and then, it will send it to the specified email. Optionally, you can add some step under Else condition. For example, you can send an email explaining that there are no reports from this day. We don't need this for our video. Save your server action. And now, let's set up the schedule options using the Zapier service. Go to www.zapier.com and create a free account. Then, log in with your account. This is how the Zapier homepage looks after you log in. Click the Make a Zap button. Setting the Zap is really easy. It follows steps, just like the DMXzone Server Connect. Scroll down to the built-in apps, and select Schedule. Select it to run every day. Click the Save button. Then, select the time of the day when the Zap should run. The time of the day is based on the time zone settings configured in your Zapier account. We'd like to schedule our server action to run every day at 8 a.m. Click Continue. Then, on the test page, click the Fetch and Continue button. Click the Continue button after the test has finished. Scroll down to the built-in apps, and select Webhooks. Select Get and click the Continue button. Here, we need to enter the URL of our server action. The action file that we created is located in the API folder, inside the DMX Connect folder, in your site root. The easiest way to find the full link to your server action file is to right-click it, and then preview it in the browser. Then, copy the link from your browser address bar, and paste it in the URL field of your webhook. Then, click the Continue button. And then, Create and Continue. Click the Finish button in order to save your Zap. And then, add a name for it. Let's switch the Zap on. You can see all of your Zaps on the dashboard page. And here is our daily payments report, scheduled to run every day at 8 a.m. You can edit it, or turn it off, at any time, by logging to your Zapier account. That is how easy it is to schedule your DMXzone server actions using the Zapier service.